You may have seen a supercar like a Lamborghini Aventador in the wild, but what about a hypercar? This newish crop of extreme machines have raised the bar in automotive performance, and shares more with purebred race cars than a typical road car. One such hypercar is the Mercedes-AMG ONE. It is the answer to the question, what if they put a Formula One powertrain into a road car? The Mercedes-AMG ONE is the culmination of lessons learned on the racetrack, crafted into an insane plug-in hybrid hypercar. Though this car won't be coming to America, it's such an automotive achievement, we can't help but delve into the details. Why is the Mercedes-AMG ONE a big deal? Mercedes-AMG is the most dominant Formula One team of the past decade. In the pinnacle of motorsport, the German automaker has pulled off a near impossible run of 7 drivers' championships and 8 constructors' titles in the past 8 years. Throughout the modern era, the Mercedes cars have been durable and reliable, while innovating in F1's turbo hybrid technology. There are road cars with V8, V10 and V12 engines, but those are the F1 engines of the past. Today, a Formula One car has a turbocharged V6 engine in a hybrid configuration. Though the engine displaces just 1.6 liters, this powertrain makes more than 1,000 horsepower, and as we'll discuss later, bringing such a high-strung engine to a road car is no easy task. Development. There's a reason we don't see motorsport engines in road cars. They are extremely high-strung machines designed for short use. After a 2-hour F1 race, engines receive extensive maintenance before the next race. High heat, high RPM and extreme abuse are what F1 engines are used to. They are not as used to countless stops and starts, and they certainly don't like idling. And this is the challenge that Mercedes-AMG willingly took on to celebrate AMG's 50th anniversary. In 2017, Mercedes-AMG unveiled the Project One show car with the clear mission of bringing this F1 technology to the road. The production car was extremely loyal to the concept and was developed in close partnership with Mercedes-AMG's high-performance powertrain division and the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team. The cars have been developed on Mercedes-Benz Proving Ground tracks and tested by Mercedes F1 driver Lewis Hamilton. Price and trims. The Mercedes-AMG ONE comes in a single trim and costs $2.72 million per unit. Why so much? Precision components, hand craftsmanship and in large part, R&D. The same can't be said when you're making less than 300 vehicles. When an automaker develops a family hauling SUV, it expects to sell hundreds of thousands of them, and it can spread the development costs among all those vehicles. Exterior design. The One's exterior design is optimized for downforce and feeding the powertrain. Though the thesis is F1 technology for the road, it actually looks a lot like Le Mans race cars such as the McLaren F1. It features a large front spoiler, a 2-section rear diffuser and a dorsal fin, which helps feed stable, clean air to the active rear wing. The rooftop air intake is eye-catching, but it's just one of 4 large intakes. It features forged aluminum wheels, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. The LED headlights are flush with the bodywork and even the Mercedes emblem is a decal so as to minimize drag. Interior design and features. The cabin of the One has clear motorsport inspiration, but also many modern Mercedes touches, such as the instrument panel and center touch screen. They have a similar look to those found in contemporary Mercedes-Benz road cars, though the information is bound to be significantly different. The F1 style steering wheel features integrated paddle shifters, carbon fiber construction and the LED light bar on top that keys in the driver the optimal time to shift. The steering wheel also has toggles for the stereo, cruise control and touchpads for the MBUX infotainment system. So unlike the Aston Martin Valkyrie, the One actually has some real-world creature comforts. Seats. Though the One has some niceties, its main purpose is as a track car for the road. In addition to its lightweight carbon fiber construction, the 2 bucket seats are seemingly blended into the chassis itself, and that's because they are blended into the monocoque construction. The seat backs adjust. As to the pedals and steering wheel, the setbacks feature premium Nappa leather, as well as a sporty textile mesh that'll keep you planted even when you're sweating it out on the track. The One comes with conventional seat belts, but the bucket seats can accommodate racing harnesses. Powertrain. The 1.6-liter turbocharged V6 engine hybrid configuration is about as close to the 2016 Mercedes F1 powertrain as you can get in a road car. It features a kinetic energy recovery system that allows the driver to harvest energy in braking and deploy it with the push of a button. The engine unit's power is channeled to the rear wheels through a new 8-speed automated manual transmission with paddle shifters. Acceleration. When the initial show car was unveiled, the statistics were staggering ... and the production version has delivered on the promise. It will sprint from 0 to 124 miles per hour in just 6 seconds and reach a top speed of 218.7 miles per hour. The 2-stage adjustable rear wing provides added downforce and cornering, and braking and levels out for reduced drag at high speeds. Ride and handling. With conventional power at the rear wheels and electric motors powering the front, the One has a high-performance all-wheel drive format embraced by other hypercars, as well as the winning format for 24 Hours of Le Mans prototype race cars for the past decade. The instantaneous electric power at the front wheels ensures race car fast cornering. The One features a motorsport-inspired multi-link pushrod suspension. It is an adjustable setup that can be manipulated via one of the several toggles on the F1-inspired steering wheel. Just as crucially, the car's advanced active aerodynamics aid in downforce for cornering, including active louvers above the front wheels, a two-section rear diffuser and the aforementioned active rear wing. Fuel economy. Strictly speaking, from an engineering standpoint, Formula One engines are some of the most efficient in the world. Though the AMG ONE weighs more than an F1 car, the added hybrid components should make for a surprisingly efficient performance machine. Mercedes-AMG claims an electric range of 11 miles, which doesn't seem like much, but there is a trade-off between weight and battery capacity. The hybrid system is really there for real-time power delivery. As the car won't be making its way to this side of the pond, there's no need for Mercedes-AMG to provide EPA-certified fuel economy estimates. It is estimated at 8.7 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers, which converts into a bit over 27 mpg. Safety features. The AMG ONE does not have the advanced modern driver assistance features that you'd find in a family sedan. Driver safety comes in the form of its carbon fiber construction, steering wheel airbag and its electronic stability program. The racing-style multi-point harnesses are optional. Drivers operating the AMG ONE on the track would do well to don a crash helmet. The competition. Mercedes-AMG says the One is a car without equal, but they might be a bit biased. The hypercar class of vehicles arguably began with the Bugatti Veyron, but its definition was solidified with the triumvirate of McLaren P1, Porsche 918 Hybrid and Ferrari LaFerrari. The Aston Martin Valkyrie offers a worthy comparison. It was conceived in partnership with Red Bull Racing, chief rival to Mercedes-AMG in the Formula One Championship. It features a naturally aspirated V12 engine with an F1-style KERS hybrid system routing power to the rear wheels. It can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds, and the track-only AMR Pro version is targeting a top speed of 250 miles per hour. The road-going Valkyrie costs $3 million and all 150 units have sold out. Availability and production. The Mercedes-AMG ONE was announced in 2017 and has since been beset by delays. Production was supposed to start in 2021, but the production version was announced on June 1, 2022, and assembly is supposed to finally start later this year. 275 will be built, all of which have been spoken for, and none of which were allocated for American drivers. It already has a star-studded list of customers, including current and former Formula One drivers. The engine is assembled at the AMG High Performance Powertrain Centre in Brixworth, UK. Final assembly takes place at Mercedes-AMG's Formula One headquarters in Brackley, UK.